Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving into the Golden State with some mind-blowing facts you probably didn't know about California. We're talking crazy stuff like, did you know California was its own country for a hot minute? No, for real, I'm not even kidding. Get ready to have your minds blown because we're about to uncover some seriously cool stuff about California. Let's get started! Alright guys, buckle up, because this first one is wild. So, picture this, it's 1846, and things are getting a little crazy in California. There's this whole thing with Mexico, and a bunch of settlers are like, you know what? We're doing our own thing. And bam, they declare independence and form, wait for it, the California Republic. I know, right? Who knew California was its own country? It wasn't for very long though, just about a month. But still, that's pretty insane, right? They even had their own flag and everything. It had a bear on it, which is kind of badass. I mean, it's no eagle, but it's pretty cool. Can you imagine if they kept it going? We could be talking about visiting a whole different country right now. But hey, at least we got a great story out of it, right? Okay, let's talk Hollywood, baby. You know that iconic Hollywood sign? The one everyone takes pictures of when they visit LA? Well, get this. It didn't always say Hollywood. I know, mind-blowing, right? When they first put it up back in 1923, it actually said Hollywoodland. Crazy, right? Apparently, it was supposed to be an advertisement for some real estate development. You know, like, come live in Hollywoodland, it's amazing. But then, somewhere along the way, they decided to ditch the land part, and it just became Hollywood. And the rest, as they say, is history. It's kind of funny to think about though, right? Like, imagine if they kept the land part, it just wouldn't have the same ring to it. I'm going to Hollywoodland to be a star, it just doesn't work. So thank goodness for small favors, I guess. Alright guys, get ready for this. California is home to the largest tree in the entire world. Yeah, you heard that right, the world. It's called General Sherman, and it's a giant sequoia tree that lives up in Sequoia National Park. And let me tell you, this thing is absolutely massive. It's like 275 feet tall, which is taller than the Statue of Liberty. Can you believe that? This tree is taller than the Statue of Liberty. And it's not just tall, it's super wide too. The base of the trunk is like 36 feet in diameter. That's like wider than my apartment. I'm not even kidding. This tree is a monster. It's like something out of a fairy tale. You could literally fit a whole house inside of it. If you're ever in California, you have to go see General Sherman. It's seriously one of the most incredible things you'll ever see in your life. Chapter 4, Almonds, California's Nutty Monopoly. Okay, so you know how much everyone loves almonds? They're like the perfect snack, right? Healthy, delicious, and they go great with everything. Well, guess what? California produces like 80% of the world's almonds. Yeah, you heard that right, 80%. That's a lot of almonds. I mean, think about it. Every time you eat an almond, there's a good chance it came from California. That's pretty wild, right? It's like California has this secret almond empire going on, and they're just supplying the entire world with their nutty goodness. I'm not even mad about it, though. Almonds are delicious. Keep up the good work, California. Chapter 5, Death Valley, hot, dry, and totally metal. Alright guys, let's talk about Death Valley. Now this place is about as extreme as it gets. It's the hottest, driest, and lowest national park in the entire United States. Yeah, you heard that right, the hottest. Like, we're talking temperatures of over 130 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hot enough to bake cookies on your dashboard. And it's not just the heat, it's the dryness too. This place gets less than 2 inches of rain per year. That's like practically nothing. And to top it all off, it's also the lowest point in North America, sitting at 282 feet below sea level. It's like the ultimate test of survival. But you know what? Even though it's called Death Valley, it's actually a really beautiful place. The landscapes are stunning, with towering mountains, vast salt flats, and colorful canyons. It's like this weird alien world that you have to see to believe. Just make sure you bring plenty of water if you ever go, because trust me, you're going to need it. Chapter 6, California's Economy. From Hollywood to Silicon Valley. Okay, so we all know California is home to Hollywood, right? But did you know that it also has the largest economy of any state in the US? Yeah, it's true. And it's not just because of the entertainment industry. California is also a major player in technology, agriculture, tourism, and a bunch of other stuff. I mean, think about it. Silicon Valley is in California, right? That's where all the tech giants are, like Google, Apple, Facebook, the whole gang. And then you've got the agriculture industry, which is huge in California. They grow everything here, from almonds and avocados to grapes and strawberries. And let's not forget about tourism. People come from all over the world to visit California's beaches, theme parks, and national parks. So, yeah, California's economy is kind of a big deal. It's like the engine that drives the entire country. No pressure, California. Chapter 7. The first McDonald's from burgers to billions. Alright guys, get this. The very first McDonald's restaurant ever opened up in San Bernardino, California, back in 1940. Yeah, that's right. The home of the Big Mac and the McRib is right here in the Golden State. Can you imagine a world without McDonald's? It's crazy to think about, right? But back then, it was just a small-time burger joint run by two brothers named Dick and Mac McDonald. They had this whole system figured out where they could make burgers and fries super fast and efficient, and it totally took off. And the rest, as they say, is history. McDonald's went on to become one of the biggest and most recognizable fast food chains in the world, all thanks to those two brothers from California. So next time you're chowing down on a Big Mac, take a moment to appreciate the fact that it all started right here in the Golden State. Chapter 8. Birthplace of the Internet, from UCLA to the World Wide Web. Okay guys, get ready for this one because it's a big one. California is the birthplace of the Internet. Yeah, you heard that right, the Internet. The thing you're using right now to watch this video, it all started in California. Back in 1969, a group of researchers at UCLA sent the very first ARPANET message, which was like the precursor to the Internet. It was a pretty big deal at the time, but I don't think anyone could have predicted just how big the Internet would become. I mean, it's changed the world in so many ways. From the way we communicate to the way we do business, to the way we live our lives. And it all started right here in California. So next time you're browsing the web, take a moment to appreciate the fact that you're experiencing the legacy of California innovation. Chapter 9. National Parks galore California's natural wonders. Alright, nature lovers, this one's for you. California has more national parks than any other state in the US. Yeah, you heard that right, more national parks. We're talking Yosemite, Yellowstone, Joshua Tree, Redwood National Park. The list goes on, and they're all amazing in their own way. You've got Yosemite with its towering granite cliffs and giant sequoia trees. Then there's Yellowstone, which is home to geysers, hot springs, and all sorts of other geothermal wonders. And let's not forget about Joshua Tree, with its weird Dr. Seuss-like trees and its stunning desert landscapes. California is like a nature lover's paradise. You could spend a lifetime exploring all the national parks here and still not see everything. Chapter 10. Golden Gate Bridge, more than just a pretty bridge. Okay, let's talk about the Golden Gate Bridge for a second. I mean, it's kind of a big deal, right? It's one of the most iconic landmarks in the entire world, and for good reason. This thing is massive. It spans over 1.5 miles across the Golden Gate Strait, connecting San Francisco to Marin County. And it's not just big, it's beautiful too. The bright orange color is instantly recognizable, and it looks especially stunning at sunset. But the Golden Gate Bridge is more than just a pretty face. It's also a symbol of California's engineering prowess. When it was built back in the 1930s, it was the longest suspension bridge in the world, and it's still going strong today, carrying millions of cars, trucks, and pedestrians across the bay every year. So next time you see a picture of the Golden Gate Bridge, take a moment to appreciate its history, its beauty, and its importance to California. Outro. That's a wrap on California. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these facts about California, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing content. We had some serious laughs digging into California's past, from that whole independent country phase to the OG Hollywood sign. Don't forget to tell me in the comments which fact blew your mind the most. See you next time.